just came back from Sprouts, and I have a couple of things in my mind that I'm thinking about making. And I hope it doesn't turn into an epic fail because I want to make...
Well, we're showing it either way.
Okay, I want to make funnel cakes. Keto funnel cakes, you guys. So, keto cake, funnel cakes from the fair that you used to get. Well, I bought avocado oil because they're fried. I think I'm gonna make a keto chow protein-based chaffle to make it with. And I bought some Neufchâtel, I don't know how to pronounce this, you guys, Neufchâtel cheese to use as the cream cheese base. And I'm gonna make a raspberry compote to go on top of it. Because the funnel cakes that Harry and I grew up with were from Knott's Berry Farm. And a long time ago, Knott's Berry Farm made them and used real boysenberry compote.
Oh, yeah.
And sprinkled powdered sugar on the top of them. And we were right across from the log ride. That was the only funnel cake booth. And the line was like around the building. It was so big, but I want to do that. Raspberries are one of the few berries that you can have. You can have strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries in moderation. So I'm going to do that, you guys. In my mind, I'm thinking what I need to do. It may be an epic fail. It may be. May not work, but in my mind, I think I know what I'm going to do. So I'll bring you guys back, but we went to Sprouts, so I got organic raspberries. I got the Neufchâtel. Anyway, it's 1/3 less fat than regular cream cheese, and there's 1 less carb too. I got this super creamer. I see everybody using it, and this one does not have almond milk in it. And I've been having issues. You guys remember I quit doing almond milk because it was killing my hands. My hands are doing great. So I want to try this one. This one's the vanilla. And the reason why I decided to do this is, you guys, because I drink heavy whipping cream. There isn't any. This was the largest and there was only one. This is the only one on the planet. So it's crazy, Harry.
I know. It's nuts.
That they had all the sizes of half and half and this lone little heavy whipping cream sitting on the shelf all by itself. So that's one I got. That's one I got. Now, in my mind, I also have a recipe that I want to do with the cream tomato basil savory soup base from Keto Chow. And I want it to have sausage in it, and I want it to have mozzarella cheese in it. I need to get mozzarella cheese, so I'm thinking about that sometime this week. But this is really good, really clean ingredients. True Story is awesome. And I don't know, Harry, did we get the ingredients or not? I can't remember. I was torn between this and Applegate. They're both really good brands, but I just think I'm gonna try this brand and see. Now, I also, you guys are posting stuff on the Loving It on Keto with Wendy Found's Facebook group, and the pictures look yummy. And if you guys are new and you haven't joined yet, please join our Facebook group, because I'm telling you, the food that people are posting is absolutely amazing, delicious, and keto. I saw pizza chaffles that looked amazing. So I got some Rouse homemade pizza sauce. And these are the ingredients. Can you see them down here? Okay, you guys, the ingredients for the Rouse homemade pizza sauce is Italian whole peeled tomatoes, Italian cherry tomatoes, olive oil, carrots, onions, salt, oregano, garlic, and basil. That's it. Super simple, super easy. You get a whole 1/4 cup for 40 calories and 3 total carbohydrates. So these are what I'm gonna make during the week, you guys. So you guys are kind of seeing my meal prepping items that I'm gonna need. And look, you guys, we got the only 2 ginger root beer.
Yep.
And we got a black cherry Zevia. You gotta grab it when they have it. I'm telling you, stuff's not on the shelves like it used to be. So anyway, you guys, this is my little haul, and I'm really excited because I'm gonna make those funnel cakes. But you guys, Harry's got to fix the camera because he's having issues with the focus. I'll let him do that. We'll come back on the next segment and we'll share the big board with everybody. Okay, everybody, this is an experiment. I hope that it works. I am making keto funnel cakes Wendy's way. And I'm topping them with a warm raspberry compote. So I have 2 ounces of of raspberries, 2 ounces weighted raspberries, and I'm just gonna smash them up just a little bit. Smash these babies up. You can use your berry of choice as long as it's keto: strawberry, raspberry, blueberry. They don't have boysenberries here, but you guys may be able to if you guys live in a state that has them.
What about the sugar content of this stuff? It doesn't.
The keto berries. These are
keto berries, huh?
Yes.
They're born without sugar.
They are the strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries are the lowest in sugar, and they are keto, but you have to weigh and measure them, and you have to fit them into your macros.
Got it.
So I am using 2 ounces, and quit asking questions or my brain isn't going to work here.
Okay.
You just have to just be quiet. Unless you hear me say pounds and it's supposed to be ounces. So I'm taking 2 ounces smashed fresh raspberries. I'm putting them in a pan. And this pan's actually too big. I want a littler pan.
Oh.
I have a littler one. Because you're not making that much. Because you're not pouring this on. This is just a drizzle of raspberry compote. Okay? Yeah. So, taking my raspberry, putting it in. And I make everything simple, you guys. I make it really simple. So here's the deal. Smash it up. Get that raspberry taste. Now, I have strawberry syrup from Walden's Farms. It's already made, already done. So I'm taking 1/3 cup, taking the strawberry Walden Farms. You can order it on Amazon. You can get it in the stores. It is made with sucralose. Putting that in the container. Now, let me stir this up. I'm a taster. This is for Harry and I. So I lick things and taste things and do things. Ooh, that's going to look really good. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn this oven on.
Smells like Halloween.
Get it heated. It smells like candy, huh? Doesn't it? It smells good. Yeah. I may or may not put a little bit of lemon in this. Sometimes you need that extra kick. I'm going to get a little spoon.
Well, what's it need?
It tastes pretty dang good.
Does it?
I just want, I like the tart and tanginess. So I'm just going to take this homegrown lemon, and I'm just going to literally put a couple drops, barely squeeze, 10, 11 drops, just to give give that citrusy taste to it. Now let me taste. Yep.
Better?
Taste. Now it has it. It'll be more flavorful.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
That tastes a lot better than I thought it would.
Okay, so I want to let that be going. Now, looking at recipes, you need hot oil. I'm using avocado oil because you can heat it to 500 degrees. Turning my oven on, and you're supposed to put 1 inch of oil in here. That's a lot of oil, but we are frying the funnel cake. We're frying it.
In olive oil.
No, in avocado oil.
Avocado oil. Big difference.
Big difference. Okay. So I'm going to get that hot. Interestingly enough, if you have a wooden handle or a wooden spoon, you heat your avocado oil, you put your spoon in it, when it gets bubbles around the wood, that's
really?
hot enough. Yes.
Really?
Yes, that's an old trick before they had all this newfangled appliances like, you know, auto temperature gauges and all the good things in life. Okay, so this is going, look, see?
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna cook it down. I just want to cook it down, turn it down to medium.
So you wait for it to steam and then turn it down to medium?
No, I just waited for it to boil and get hot. See, it's bubbling. I want the natural sugars to thicken up and reduce down a little bit. That's what I want. And if you guys have one of those newfangled little things that you can de-seed and you don't like raspberry seeds, you can de-seed it and put it in. It's just basically getting the taste. I want that taste. Yep. Now put that on low, like about 2, and just let that heat. Okay, here's the deal. I have 2 ounces, and this is gonna go fast, Harry. Don't ask questions, because my brain has to make the recipe. I've got 2 ounces of this.
I don't interrupt ever.
Yeah. I have 2 ounces of this cheese. You can use cream cheese or this. This is a little less tart, a little bit more smooth, because you want the batter to be really smooth. I've got 3 eggs in here. Okay, I am gonna add half of a teaspoon vanilla extract. I am adding in 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I'm gonna put in 1/2 cup of water right now. And I'm just gonna put it in here because I wanna get that cream out of my cup, right? So this is 1/4 cup. And then another 1/4 cup, that equals 1/2 cup right now. Okay. Whip it. Now, in here I have a pinch of salt, Redmond salt. I have a 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. I have a tablespoon of Swerve confectioner's sugar in here, a tablespoon. Okay, so I'm gonna get that all in here. I'm gonna make sure we've got it all. I'm gonna mix that, give it a good swirl here. Now, excuse your head. Let me check on this real quick. That's good. Get the cheese out and into the batter, into here. I want to mix it really good. Sorry, you guys, I don't have a good counter to share this on everything with, but I just don't. Watch out, Harry, that's very hot. Okay, now.
Paper bird flying through the room.
Here's the deal. I'm using Keto Chow. Yes, I am, because I don't have flour. I don't have regular flour. I'm not using almond flour because I don't do well with almonds. So I'm using Keto Chow vanilla. And I'm using 1 packet, or if you don't have the packet, you have the big container, 1 scoop. Putting it in. I want them to use Keto Chow. This is the recipe. Sorry, folks. I don't know in my head what the difference would be between the two. All I know is this in my head works. So we'll see. Now, got to use the immersion blender. It's on 1.
Okay.
1's low.
Yep.
Really stirred. I think I want just a little bit more water. Okay. That's what I want. Take that off. Harry, I'm going to give you this. Put it away. Now, taste test it. Ooh, wow. Oh my God, vanilla cake.
Really?
Licking the spoon with the batter on a cake.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed. Now,
Even has that
excuse me, I gotta get this done.
grittiness of
Look,
used to
Harry,
make cakes, you know.
I'm gonna put this in here. See?
Oh, look at that.
That means the oil is hot enough. I know, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I know why you like. Now I know why you got some wooden things.
Wooden spoon.
I was always wondering.
Take all this out of the way because this is gonna be. Oh, please, dear God, let it work. Okay, you guys, got my scoop.
Here we go.
Here we go. You want to pour it in little circles.
Little circles, huh? You're dripping everywhere.
Whoa! I don't want to burn it. Oh my God.
Whoa, what you doing?
I think it's gonna burn. Move out of the way. I have the fire way too hot. Way too hot. Okay, smells good. It may not work. I think I got the fire way too hot. First batch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's way too hot.
Think so?
Yeah, smell it. Smells like burnt pancakes.
I don't smell anything yet.
Let's try this again, shall we? It maybe the batter doesn't work. That didn't work. The batter may not work. Let me see. The batter may not work because you need flour to hold it together. May not work, you guys. Just may not work. I really wanted it to work.
That's pretty good,
That
yeah.
was pretty funnily.
Did you put too much water in it?
Well, I
That's why
I don't know if it's the keto chow or what. We'll see. We'll see. Might be lots of things. Might be the cheese. I may not have to put any cheese in here. I don't know. It's all bubbling up like crazy. I'm gonna make some. Looks good though.
It does.
Kind of bubbling.
Yeah, it does look good though. They're going, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to figure it out. I think it's the cheese. Maybe keto chow without the cheese in it. Smells good, doesn't it, Harry?
Mm-hmm.
And it did taste like cake batter.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
What do you got the setting on for the...
Low. It's a problem with electric. You have to...
Yeah, but I wouldn't know if I'd be afraid to just run a flame. Water and oil don't mix.
Need a bag of sand on the sidelines. Is that what you're
Oh
saying?
yeah. And I wouldn't try doing this unless you knew how to fry. You know?
Actually, it smells good.
Because of all the
I think what it is this has too much cheese in it. Okay, let me try this. Try this. Well, now it's not hot enough.
flame on.
It might be the keto chow. Let me taste. Taste this. Ooh, that's kind of empty. I don't know. Oh, look, it rose.
Yeah.
Rose to the
It's
occasion.
coming up as it's getting hotter.
That's really good flavor. It's like 3 a charm. Then you take a little bit of Swerve, sprinkle it. And get some of this. And then drizzle it with little raspberry. Like you said, Harry, it can't be perfect all the time.
That's right. It's impossible.
And try this. That's pretty dang good.
Is it?
I gotta perfect the batter. Something wrong with the batter. It's making, I think it's the cheese. Try this.
Mm.
Good. Looks terrible.
Yeah, I know, but man, it's really good though.
Okay, I'm on fire. Actually, that's very good.
It is. It's real.
But
good.
it's
Just looks funky.
It's not more than it looks like funnel cake. It's softer than funnel cake, and I think it needs no cheese. I think I need to make it without the cheese and make another batch and try it.
Okay.
I have the oil.
I know. Well, you can use that.
Wow.
God, it's
I
good,
don't
isn't
know.
it?
I do like it. See, these pieces look like funnel cake. These little guys.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like funnel cake. Fried funnel cake goodness. This is going to be more eggy. Maybe I have too many eggs. I'll figure it out. I'm telling you. Because it's good.
Oh, it's very good. Oh my God, it's really good.
This one is more burnt.
Yeah.
But
Let's. How many have a bite?
taste
of that?
it though. It's good.
Have a bite. Tastes burnt.
Yeah, it tastes burnt.
See what I mean? Huh? What do you think? Go on your top.
It grows on you.
Have another piece.
Why isn't this one going? Yeah, it's got a burnt taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
This,
It's not hot enough.
look, it's too cheesy too. Too eggy, too cheesy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make another batch. Because it's worth experimenting on. It's worth figuring out. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make a different batch of this for everyone, because I think if I don't put any, I'll come right back, you guys. Round 2. Let's check it out. These make little puffs. So I made another batch. These I think have too much baking powder in them, and I'm not using the cheese in them at all. Let's put them aside. Now, this is round 2.
You got the stuff hot enough and all that stuff?
I hope so. Let me taste this. Ooh, yeah. Let's see what this does. This has no cream, no cheese in it. And it has 1 egg. Let's see what we can do. Nope. It's got to be thinner. Got to put a little bit more water in it. Too thick, too thick.
So how much water you got in it so far?
I'm gonna put an eighth of a cup in. I have half a cup in. It says to drizzle it. You gotta have.
Well, there's got to be semi-runny.
It has to be somewhat runny. So 3/4 of a cup. That's more funnel cakey looking. I used 1 egg, 3/4 cup of water, half a teaspoon of baking soda or baking powder, a tablespoon of Swerve, a package of eggnog keto chow, and it is doing better. You just want to puff like little balloons. And let's taste this one, Harry. These. Look at these little balloony puffy guys. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they look pretty.
That's pretty good, actually.
So these are the first batch. First try. This is the one that had the cheese and the 3 eggs in it. These have a more donut-y taste to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me taste. See? Those are good.
Really?
Have one.
Oops. Pull that off for me, babe. I got it.
That's more fair food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smells like fair.
More funnel cakey. Not bad.
Mine.
Okay.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah, the fat. Move, babe. Absolutely. Now that's good. That's really good. Let's put a little raspberry on that. These need to go up just a little bit. They want to puff up like a little pancake, like a little balloon. Which is fine. They taste good. They just don't funnel. They don't funnel. You know?
I don't know what that means.
Well, they don't stick together, and I think that's because there's no flour. But they really have a good taste.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Let me see. And that raspberry compote is delicious. Here, Harry. Funnel cakes, Wendy's way. These are really good. These ones aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Even though they want to puff like a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Taste that. Oh yeah. That's the ticket. You just have to be patient.
I'm gonna try one now.
Those are like really good.
Mmm.
Yeah. Here's some with raspberry.
Got some.
I mean, it tastes like donuts.
Yeah. Kind of tastes donut-y, kind of. What do you think, 5 pounds tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm telling you, that's good. Those are good all day long. Have the big, oops, look what I did. Is that one yours, Harry? Is that what you're saying?
No, you can have it if you want it.
No?
You cooked it. If you're not going to eat it, it's mine.
I am.
These are dangerous, Wendy.
Those are, I know they are. You guys, they may not look like funnel cakes as far as sticking together, but oh my gosh, they are addicting. Look at, I got them everywhere. Okay, I need another.
I have to stop. Or I'll eat the whole plate.
This one's the eggnog.
What do you mean, eggnog?
Well, I made it with 1 egg,
Oh, okay.
no cheese.
Right.
I made it with 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I made it with that sucker. Look at that bad boy right there. It's like a donut.
Look at that big thing.
I know, it's like a donut.
Uh-oh.
What? You ate it all?
The plate's almost empty. How'd that happen?
Okay, here we go. See if I can do it. Problem is getting it thin enough. I may have to put it like in a little thing where you just...
You know what would work really good doing that?
What?
That oil separator we have.
No, oh, to pour it, you mean?
Because it holes in the bottom and you just kind of fill it up, push the little trigger and let it come out the bottom.
Now this looks more like a funnel cake. This one's the eggnog with 1/4 cup of cream. The 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a tablespoon of swerve, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt. Yeah, that looks good. Now, where's my little spoon? Let me put some on here.
I wonder how many people are not familiar with funnel cakes.
Well, they can Google it because if you've never been to a fair, you probably don't know what a funnel cake is. But it's basically fried dough, sprinkled in powdered sugar, and served hot, like these are. Or they have a compote of some kind of fruit, warm fruit compote on them. Again, just a little bit. A raspberry goes a long ways on these. Then they taste like raspberry-filled donuts. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I'm telling you. Now, this one. Harry, you ate all yours.
No, I did it. The dog did that.
You forgot those. I have to have those, though, guys. I have to have those.
Go ahead.
This is the biggest mess, but it's so good. Gotta eat them hot. Look at this. It's like a little pillow donut.
Yeah.
Eggnog.
Does it taste like eggnog?
Have those. That's really good.
Which ones?
Well, you get the little ones because you ate all the other ones, yes.
Ooh.
Eggnoggy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. And they used to put it on a paper plate and you used to have to eat it with your fingers. Which one do you like better?
Well, I couldn't tell you.
Here. Why? Because I'm inhaling it?
Yeah, I'll take this one right here.
Or,
I'll take this little one right here.
okay.
Seriously? I like them both, but I think I like the
The vanilla?
This over here better.
Use the vanilla one.
but
I just
again,
don't-
I got a really good bite of something.
And look at,
That must be the eggnoggy stuff.
well, I'll tell you what, I got powder everywhere.
God, that's good.
I wouldn't say no to any of these.
No.
I'll have to write this up
Oh yeah.
because there's a trick to it, and I think it does not need any cheese. That's one of the tricks. But look at my front. I think I'm wearing it.
Not that bad.
Excuse me, honey. Turn it on.
Sounds going, where's mine?
It's too hot. So the trick is to get your temperature of the oil correct, number one. Number two, don't get it all over you. Wear your apron.
Yeah, like the
Wear
yeah, I
your
like
apron.
the apron you bought.
Thank you. I should have had it on because now I'm covered with swerve, powdered swerve. But oh my gosh, you guys, these are good. I just got to get the consistency right. You know, there's some of you guys that are really good chefs, okay? So I'm going to start naming some people. Shelly, Karen. Come on, you guys. Help a girl out here.
Yeah, really, man. Let's see if this kind of make this a open source kind of thing going on.
Because let me tell you, the vanilla one all day long has fabulous flavor. I don't have any more Keto Chow vanilla.
Well, really,
Now I'm gonna
that's
have to
enough,
get some
we
because-
don't need to eat anymore.
These are just like donuts.
Oh my God.
Now I'm going to see if I can flip it like a real funnel
Ooh,
cake.
you think it's ready?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, maybe Karen or Shelly's got a pretty
I
good
know, look
idea.
at that. There, that's better.
There you go.
That's better.
There you go.
Three's a charm.
It is. You
I
gotta get.
think you don't need the cheese in it. I don't think you need,
You gotta get the oil just right.
and you don't need as much baking powder. The first one had 3/4 of a teaspoon. This one has a 1/4 of a teaspoon because I am using Keto Chow. This one looks like it's going to be the best. So this one would be 1/4 cup of cream, 1 egg, 3/4 cup of water, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a tablespoon of Swerve confectioner's sugar, pinch of salt. That looks good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
That's the one.
that looks really good.
I gotta write this down because seriously, that is a keeper. It really is. It's just difficult. You gotta just really pour it in slow. You gotta get the batter the right consistency so it pours, because otherwise it looks like donuts. Which they're good, but you gotta let them cook longer. And it's really good. Move, puppy, move, baby. She's like right underfoot because she says, "I want some, Mom. I want some." That's the funnel cake. That's what I like.
I like to know they came up with the name funnel.
Well, they may have poured it from a funnel originally,
Oh,
you know, like a
right.
batter funnel, and squeezed it in and made it look all pretty
Yeah,
and decorated.
yeah,
Swirled it around.
right.
And that probably would work really well with this, but I didn't have any funnel paper or plastic. I could have used a baggie and squeezed it, but once you start squeezing, you got to use it all. It's just softer than a funnel cake batter because there's no flour. Excuse me.
Really interesting.
You know how they make funnel cakes with the they crisscross over the funnel and
Yeah, just make sure you have no babies or puppies around when you're doing this stuff.
And don't use water around it because it's oil.
Oh God.
You have an inch of oil here.
Throw water in that, you're going to have a freaking explosion. I mean, you don't even want your utensils to have water on them.
No. Because you are cooking with a lot of oil. Now, I want to put a little cinnamon on this one. A little cinnamon, a little sugar, a little swerve. Put a little bit of cinnamon. You know, Wendy's way.
Here.
Teaspoon. That smells really good. Compote on it. It's funny, it doesn't take a lot of raspberry at all. You ever notice that?
Yeah. Bring that flavor over? Oh, this one's doing over here.
Okay, taste this one, Harry.
That's hot.
Well, don't burn yourself.
I'll try not to.
It's puffy like a donut. It's very good, isn't it?
It's good. How's that going to the fair kind of taste to it? Too?
It does. I like it better without the cinnamon, I think, because it's more real funnel cake taste.
Yeah.
This is dinner, man.
Looking at 5 pounds. 5 pounds.
Oil.
We'll know why.
You can't stop eating it.
That's the problem.
It's good. Here. If you had one of those really big fat spatulas,
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
they make them. I may go get one because I'm telling you, this is worth it. If you're craving donuts, if you're craving fair food, all day long. Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't want to set anybody off with this.
No, but they're very filling. Really.
Watch, Harry and Wendy gained 25 pounds right before your eyes.
Here. It sounds like it would, huh? Here.
Yeah, it does. Mine.
Okay, dip it in that powdered sugar. Yeah, the first one, you guys, I burnt because the oil was too hot. The first batter puffed up too much, and I think it was softer. It was the cheese. So I really think this last batch is the best. Excuse me, Harry.
It reminds me of being a little kid. I can remember being a little kid eating that crud stuff.
This isn't crud.
It's
keto,
good.
But it's dang delicious.
It's good, man.
1 pack. So I really like the vanilla the best.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's really good.
me too. That one that I had over here.
Yeah, with the vanilla.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. So what did you use in that one?
Vanilla.
Just that's all you changed is just the one item.
And I took
in
out
each one
the
of them?
cream cheese because it's too wet. It was too thick and too dense, and I used less eggs.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to write this down because
I am.
it's very complicated because we did so many different things. So.
Yes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it from scratch the way I think I did it the very last time, and do it in a plain environment before I give you the thumbs up on what the recipe is. But I'm sure it's 1 egg, 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream or your milk substitute. You're going to need more or less water depending on your milk substitute because you want it thick. I used a pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of Swerve confectioner sugar, and I used a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And if you're missing donuts, homemade fried donuts, this is for you. I'm telling you.
Just remember, if you make this,
yes,
make sure you record everything else you ate that day so you'll know.
I was so worried.
If this is what makes you go up or the other food you ate makes you go up. Because we aren't going to know nothing until tomorrow morning.
Well, what I should have done, in hindsight, what I should have done is measured my oil first, cooled it all the way off, and then remeasured it to see how much oil soaked into the actual batter. And if you eat this, the day you eat it, don't use oil on anything else.
Yeah.
And don't eat all the batches like Carrie and I are.
Well, we got to try them out, you know.
It is totally that good. It is good. It is good. If you have your vanilla keto chow, that is absolutely the one I would use. Oh my God, every day of the week. God, it's so good.
I'm going to have to do something to try to control this.
Okay.
If I was to eat dinner too, oh my goodness.
Excuse me. Put this down. Okay, you guys. Funnel cake keto style. It doesn't look pretty, but let me tell you, it's pretty dang tasty. It really is. But I've got to perfect this first. So you guys get to look at it. You get to see it. And if you're brave, maybe you can recreate it, but don't use cheese in it. Don't use as many eggs. I used 1 egg to 1 packet of keto chow, 1/4 cup of cream, I think a whole cup or 3/4 cup of water. You want it thick, the batter thick, a little thick. You want to make sure it's really a pinch of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of Swerve, and it's really good. That is good. That is good. That is funnel cake. Look at that. Funnel cake at its finest. I can't quit eating these.
That was terrible.
It's addictive.
It's bad. This is bad.
It's bad, so good.
Oh my God. I hope nobody sees us doing this.
I don't mind, it's keto.
Keto.
But it's greasy.
Oh man.
Everything in a donut.
The
Grease, the sugar, the vanilla, the jam. Should have made more raspberry stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know I'd be making 2 batches.
3. You made 3.
2.
We had 3.
1 vanilla, 1 eggnog. It just seems like a lot. Well, it's not how many these made. I said batches.
I'll take that. You get it back.
No, I want to have a bite. I'll share. Here, let's share.
No, you have it.
Sally, get some.
Why don't you give her that?
It's too greasy. I'm worried about the grease.